Good morning. You are listening to UpReach, a morning devotional presented by the Church Street Church of Christ in Lewisburg, Tennessee, to encourage you as you face the opportunities and challenges of today. Let's begin this day together with some inspiring thoughts from God's holy word. The Lord is my shepherd, I shall not want. He makes me to lie down in green pastures. He leads me beside the still waters. He restores my soul. He leads me in the paths of righteousness for his name's sake. Yea, though I walk through the valley of the shadow of death, I will fear no evil, for you are with me. Your rod and your staff, they comfort me. You prepare a table before me in the presence of my enemies. You anoint my head with oil. My cup runs over. Surely goodness and mercy shall follow me all the days of my life, and I will dwell in the house of the Lord forever. Psalm 23. The Bible often describes Jesus as the Good Shepherd and his people as wandering sheep in need of direction. I have always thought this metaphor to be especially appropriate, for it often seems my life feels like aimless wandering. Do you ever feel the same way? Does it sometimes seem that you have found a comfortable rut in your life and that day after day you are simply going through the motions without much purpose or reason? Do you ever feel like an aimless wanderer? Consider the following words from God is No Fool by Lois Cheney. Who was Jesus? He was a wanderer. The foxes have holes, and the birds of the air have nests, but the Son of Man hath not where to lay his head. He knows the loneliness that has its own completeness. He wandered from his parents at the age of 12, and they were irritated with him and were worried about him. He wandered from his home and never returned. What did his mother think? What did she think of this son who left her and her home? He wandered up and down the land, and neighbors brought her stories of his strange behavior. Did his eyes ever meet hers? Hers full of quiet confusion, maybe pain. He wandered purposefully and directly to the cross, and there she had to stand quietly and watch her wandering son die. Did she know that the cross would splinter into a million shafts that would wander through the centuries? When I wander from the good, the right, and the true, when I become discordant with my purpose, when I wander down roads of self-pity, busyness, weakness, and pride, it is good to know that my Savior is a wanderer too. There's no place toward which I can drift but what I'll find him there. The wanderer quietly looks at me with tired eyes filled with welcoming love. What about you today? Are you willing to put your hand into the hand of Jesus and let him give you a meaningful direction? Are you willing to trust him, obey his commands, and follow him wherever he goes? Why not begin your walk with him today? This has been UpReach, a presentation of the Church Street Church of Christ in Lewisburg, Tennessee. I am Kyle Bolton, the pulpit minister at Church Street, and I would like to personally invite you to come and share times of Bible study and worship with us each week. We meet every Sunday at 9 o'clock a.m. for our morning worship, followed by our Sunday school for all ages at 10:15 a.m. Then we meet again at 6 o'clock p.m. for our evening worship. We also have a midweek meeting for devotion and Bible study on Wednesdays at 6:30 p.m. I hope to see you there. Have a blessed day.